My name is Nick, and I started testing solutions way back in the day. I graduated from Stanford Medical School and now am a resident in internal medicine at Stanford. And very briefly, I just wanted to give you an overview of our MCAT eCourse. So this is a little different than the CARS resources that you may be familiar with. This is our custom course to take you from zero to crushing the MCAT, and that includes all sections. I just wanted to very quickly run through the resources that are included in this kind of comprehensive MCAT course, because it can be a little bit overwhelming to kind of see everything that's included at once. And I just want to do a brief overview so you get a sense of what's included. So your primary course is going to be this MCAT eCourse. And then these other kind of courses are supplemental and can be used as you go. So we'll just click in here. And this will be kind of your home base course. It's a pretty large course, and it's divided into two sections. So you'll see here in the top, that's basically like what today's tasks are for you to get through. If you scroll down a little more, you'll see this kind of second section. And this section includes the whole table of contents. And you'll notice we really try to make this easy on you, day one, day two. And so if you want to see what's coming, you can kind of scroll through here and see all of the content. If you want to just focus on what you need to do for today, that'll be up here in this top section. What we've done is we have broken up, and you see here each topic kind of into, this should take between 3 and 4 hours to complete. That's kind of our goal for you to study for the MCAT each day. And we do ramp up over the 10 weeks that this is outlined to cover, although you can do more, you can do less, you can kind of customize it. But you'll notice here we break this up into discrete topics. So day 1, 2 are primarily just kind of getting you started with CARS, get you through the CARS fundamentals workshop. But on day 3 is when you really start to dive into the content. And you'll see here, each one of these videos is focused on a specific topic from the MCAT AMC outline. And so what's nice about this, you know how much time it takes to review that video, and then you can also come back and you know, very quickly find the video if you need a refresher. So you'll see here, you know, we go through kind of some basic quick topics with physics. And you'll notice here on day 4, what we do is we have some apply passages and apply videos. And so this is kind of broken up into two sections. You have the content review, kinematics and inclined plane, right? So we have our kinematics up here, and then the next day you come down here and what you have is a practice passage, and we can just click on this here so you can see it. You'll take this practice passage on a topic you just learned the previous day. So this is, you know, got a few different questions. And then once you finish this, right, this was the apply passage on the topics you learned the previous day. And the very next kind of content item is a video where we break down the passage and the questions that you just went over by one of our expert tutors. And so what's really nice about this, we pair the content learning. So on the first day, you learn the content. And on the next day, we give you an MCAT passage that in discrete questions that test those very ideas. And then we couple it with an expert review of that passage and questions to cement both the content, which is critical for foundation, but also application and learning kind of the strategies and the tactics. And you'll see here, you know, we just repeat this over and over again. We cycle through chemistry, we cycle through the physics, and you're always learn content one day and then you apply it the next day. And so there's kind of a back and forth, and we stagger the content throughout. And, you know, I won't scroll through this entire course, but you see here, you know, every discrete, you know, topic on the MCAT is covered. We go all the way through. The first 30 days are focused on foundations of content. The next 30 days are focused on developing your ability to apply that content. But you can see here kind of throughout the course, we have kind of an outline of what you should do. So that's the kind of the core of the course is going through these very bite-sized topical videos and then applying that content with passages. But what's really nice, if you go to this kind of green color tab, MCAT Video Library, every one of our content videos is included here. So all of the organic chemistry videos by topic, all of the biochemistry videos, it's like well over 250, I think it's around 270 content videos. And what's really nice about the way this is set up is you can use your Control F function and you can just type in whatever your topic you want to find, and instantly you've got the video there that you can watch on action potentials, and you've got incredibly high quality content on the topic that you want to review. And what's really cool is we have this schedule feature here. So let's say that, I want to just kind of do a spaced repetition on this topic. So you can say, show me this topic again in 7 days, or even, I want to pick a day. So I want to study this topic again, on February 21st. And so it's been scheduled. And then what's cool about this is I come back and there it is. So it's scheduled for February 21st. So there I've got that topic. And it's also kind of cool because when you hit February 21st, that'll show up here under today's scheduled reviews. So as you go through topics, if you're like, man, I'm always struggling with nucleophilic and electrophilic reactions, or SN1 and SN2 reactions, you can schedule these reviews and then you don't really even have to think about it. You just kind of show up, you do what's up in this top part, and then you're done for the day. So I love this kind of feature. I think it's a great feature set. And under the resources tab here on the far right, we basically take the entire course and then just give you kind of all the resources kind of in chunks here. So all very specific on one topic in kind of a bite-sized piece. But then we have all of our CARS lessons here. So if you want to review a topic, again, you can kind of come in and say, hey, I've been struggling with meaning of a term. I want to see that in 10 days. And it's just been scheduled for 10 days from now. And I can come here and schedule reviews. And if you ever want to remove it from your schedule, you just take it off and it's gone. So really cool feature there. Then in addition to the lessons, we have our CARS tracks. So people get a little confused on this, so I just want to take a moment to explain. We kind of have 3 tracks. So included in the course are 180 CARS passages, and we give you those passages in kind of 3 different formats. So the first format is probably the easiest to understand, and that's track 3. One passage at a time, right? You click on this and you get an art humanities passage, right? Straight to the point, straight and pretty easy. So that's one way to take the 180 passages. The second way is to group them into full lengths. And so we've got 180 CARS passages, and those are grouped into 9 passage tests, right? So it's like, I want to take a full length section. Now, the way you know that you're not repeating, right, passages is, full length passage 1, right? So this passage is the first passage of full length 1. Full length 2, passage 4, right? That passage is included here because that's full length 2, right? Test 3, so you can take some of them as individual, full lengths, however you want. The final kind of way to take those 180 CARS passages is what's built into the course itself, which are these daily CARS quizzes. We believe that doing CARS is kind of like a stair step where you start, hey, I'm running 5 minutes, and then next day you're running 5 minutes and 30 seconds, right? And the next day 7 minutes, and so on and so forth. We build up your CARS stamina over 30 days, 40 days here, to get you to the full length, right? We think that most people, it's too much to expect you to do 9 passages in 90 minutes from day 1, your CARS practice. This is the 180 passages divided up into 50 days plus those 3 full lengths. So you can take your CARS passages in kind of three different tracks, so to speak. So what about all the other content that we include, right? So let's go back here and show you a couple other things. So core to this are the MCAT full-length practice tests, 3 full lengths. They include all of the sections and kind of go from there, as you would expect. Our content we really think is second to none. We go through a very, very rigorous feedback process to make sure all our content's great. If you click under resources tabs, you can see these full lengths broken up into their specific passages with topics, which is also cool if you don't want to take them as full lengths, but want to really spot check. Okay, almost done. This is a video review course that I put together. It's just me talking about every single CARS passage that the AMC has outlined. And so from all the CARS diagnostics, the Q packs, the study guide, it's just me going through, right, and breaking down these passages here. And you'll see and notice I'm not going to make you listen to me, but what these sessions are recorded from are I used to do these live when I was in med school. Unfortunately, I can't anymore, but you just see me break down over 45 minutes to an hour every single CARS passage, and how I think about it and how I approach it. And, the results of this is like having a private MCAT CARS tutor kind of on demand whenever you need it. This is over 70 hours of content. So, I wouldn't do this for every single CARS passage, but, you get 1 out of 5 right on a CARS passage, you probably need to study that one a little more. And this is a great resource to do that. And then finally, we have a great section banks notes document where this kind of goes through all in detail, every single section bank question, and gives kind of our view of what's important about that question, the learning content, what you can take from that. So super high yield for learning things quickly and really getting to the strategies that underlie this. So if you have any questions, I hope you'll feel free to reach out and we can discuss more about the course. But I'm really, really excited about our MCAT eCourse and everything that it has to offer. So wishing you the very best as you study for the MCAT.
I highly, highly, highly recommend that you check out Testing Solutions and Think Like the MCAT CARS if you're looking to increase your MCAT score.
I just took the Think Like the MCAT passages with Testing Solution, and I thought they were phenomenal.
Taking the MCAT. I highly, highly recommend Testing Solutions.
On Testing Solutions and how they break down the passages and the questions are definitely a step up.
For what it was really a helpful service.
Specifically, Testing Solutions really helped me understand passages better by identifying more of the claims and arguments, which I wasn't even looking for before.
They're super helpful. I totally thoroughly enjoyed them. Personally, they really helped me. I have been able to improve simply from going to those classes, particularly in...
It is without a doubt the best and most authentic CARS practice that I've seen anywhere.
The Testing Solutions was a game changer for me, and I highly recommend it to anyone looking for high quality preparation with top-notch and top percentile tutors.